Hi everyone. This is a video to show you how to get started with Spaces. So Spaces is a very cool portfolio system that we are going to be using to share your child's learning with you. And what will happen is once your child's teacher invites you to Spaces, you will get an email that looks like this. You've been invited to join Spaces. So when you click on that, it will tell you which teacher contacted you. And you have two options. You can download the Spaces app on your mobile phone, or you can log in online to view your child's posts and teacher messages. So let's do that for now. I'm going to click on Create Account. And if you have a Google, you can absolutely sign in with Google. I am not going to right now because I'm just not going to. So I'm just going to call myself a test parent. So I'm going to click Next. If you already have an account, you'll notice it said log in. So if you have more than one child, that may happen. It will ask me for my email and a password. So this is the email I am using. And they will ask me to confirm my email. And the password, as usual, has some requirements involving special characters, 8 or more characters, all that stuff. So just be aware of that. We'll agree to the terms, and that's all there is to it. I've created an account. As soon as I do that, I will be in my child's portfolio. So in this case, my child is named OLA student. And you can see up here, I have 3 options. I have feed, spaces, and messages. So feed is like a social media feed. You can just scroll through and see all of the different things that have been posted in your child's portfolio. Messages, there may be some messaging that happens between children and teachers and things like that that you can see. But the big one you're going to want to know about is this one here, Spaces. So you can see in this case, the child has their personal portfolio space. If I click on that, I can see all of the work that my child has been doing. And what's really cool about this is that before, with a report card, you were waiting for a report. You were waiting for the teacher to report how your child was learning. With Spaces, you are going to be able to participate in your child's learning, observe it as it's happening, and know exactly how they're doing when they update their portfolio. Your child can put things in here that they're proud of. Your teacher will sometimes tell them specific assignments they would like to see uploaded. The goal is to have a variety of things in here to showcase your child's learning throughout the year. So if we look at what this child has created, this is I made all of this just sort of as an example. This child created a piece of art in a virtual drawing program and wanted to put it in their portfolio. So this was not something that was teacher directed, and it doesn't have to be. The child can just put something in. As a parent, I can give an emoji to them and tell them I love their work, and I can add a comment. I know you've been working really hard on your art. This looks fantastic. And then my child will see my comment when they log on, which is pretty cool. And they can also respond with emojis. You can also make videos, include pictures, or even your voice for your child, which is especially useful for those of you with younger children who may be pre-readers. Here we have an example. This, you can see the difference here. This was posted by the student. This one was posted by the teacher, me in this case. And it just says, here's a sample of writing from October of 2021 for this student, and that it's not assessed or changed in any way by the teacher. So I can click on the image and be able to see what that child wrote in class. Again, if I want to, I can leave an emoji. I can leave a comment for the child, photographs, all of that. Here's another thing my teacher said I should think about things I need help on. Now, all of these are just posts. One thing you will see here is this says my math reflection. That means this was an activity assigned by the teacher. So anything that's just a post like this is something that either the teacher or child posted. But if you see a little gray thing like this on top, my math reflection, then that means that it is an assignment from the teacher. So in this case, if I click here, or if I look here, it says we've got a beetle and we've got fractions. And I can see some comments that the teacher was talking to the child. So it says, this looks great as a start. Can you include a bit more information? Maybe you could use the grids in the classroom to help you find more fractions. The student responded, and then you can see the teacher's final feedback and a rubric, so that if I want to see my child's mark on this assignment, I can click on that. Not every assignment will have that, but some will. So you'll definitely want to be able to look at the comments. So any comments between your child's teacher and your child will be attached there for you to see. And of course, you have the ability to add comments as well. So again, this is basically inviting you to be more of a partner in your child's education, so that instead of waiting for the teacher to tell you how your child is doing, at any time you'll be able to come into this space, see some of your child's work. Obviously, not everything we do in class can be put into Spaces, but lots will be. And there should be enough for you to get an idea of how your child is doing. If you have concerns, of course, you can reach out to the teacher and you can make comments. You can leave videos. You can do whatever you want to participate in that conversation instead of seeing the work at home, if your child remembers to bring it, and discussing it with them separately from the teacher. So those are a couple of the things that are really cool about Spaces. Notice it says here all students. So if I did have more than one child, I would be able to come in and I would see more than one space here. So that's another thing worth knowing. Once you have an account, you just need to be able to come back to Spaces. And if you just search Spaces Edu, you'll find it really easily. And then just log in the same way that you logged in the first time, and you'll be able to pop in at any time. Same with the app. The app can be really useful if you have a mobile device. So that is just a quick introduction to Spaces and how to sign up as a parent. If you have any questions, we encourage you to let us know. And we hope that we'll be able to engage with you in a really positive way using the system.